What was the old style approach to do that? In fact, everybody knows exactly what the old style approach. Maybe the next generation will not know anything about this, but we will see. First one is you get it manually. I'm giving you the task and you start dug deep into the Jira. You write down your understanding, then you jump into the code base trying to understand what is going on there. But maybe you will not even understand what is going on there. In this case, you will start ask for clarifications. I think that I found this line of code, but I don't know what is due. Okay, but what do you mean with this part of acceptance criteria in Jira tickets? And a lot of questions like that. Then you start make meetings, calling your team leads, and your team lead will tell you someone already developed this feature 1 year ago. Then you jump into teams, and you know how it works already. And finally, I got something, and you code. But after you code, you iterate and you start being the human is the loop. You are not human in the loop. Now you are already the loop itself. You are making all this iteration back and forth every single day. And someone asking you, why you are late? I have a date. So changes over time. What have been changed since the beginning of programming languages and thanks to algorithm? You start by memorizing tasks. When, if you remember, go back in college, you take some knowledge and you start to remember. So you can go to the exam and you put everything there. Even in reality, you need to remember. I remember one of the story, especially from EPAM itself. It's almost in 1992 something when EPAM found it. They were sending code by fax. Yes, I have been graduated in EPAM, Belarus, so I know how it works. Really, they were sending code by fax. The evolvement and the evolution of coding makes it the code base bigger, the language bigger. We get into documentation. So now you don't need to memorize everything. If you want to remember something, you jump into the language documentation, you start to check, and you get whatever you want. But also it's getting bigger. The documentation not enough. So you get into Stack Overflow. You jump into this website, you start to find someone solve something similar, and you start work in that direction. He then invented one of the interesting term, Google it. If you don't know it, Google it. So that was simple, and really we find a lot, but sometimes directed to Stack Overflow. So welcome to the agentic AI. Now you don't need to Google it because anyway it's already there. But remember something is very important, that AI itself is trained over all what have been through. So sometimes, and that we'll speak about it, you need to know exactly what you are dealing with. That's the changes over time.